Hi all, it's Les Posing, clinical psychologist, FlightWise Fear of Flying. Welcome, it's the third week of August 2025 and I just want to do a little follow-up to a video I made not long ago, a couple of weeks back, about how I was faring with my teeth. Everything's okay. Had a checkup yesterday with my dentist. It's been a month since the final installation. I want to thank all of you who subscribed, who made some comments about what you'd seen and heard from me, and it's always a pleasure to get those comments, so thank you very, very much. And for those of you who saw the commonality between me sitting through this very hard work of getting all this dental work done and overcoming fear of flying, I'm glad you saw the parallels. Before all that happened, back in April, I made a video which was meant to be the first of a series on what should you do in the week before you go. And I started with a segment on claustrophobia. Today I want to do something just briefly on turbulence. When I look through my YouTube statistics, it still becomes the most looked for term, the most looked for assistance. So I thought I would tell you a little bit about what to do in the week before you go. This will require some practice on your part every day. Do not leave things to the last minute. Do not hope for good weather. Do not hope for a nice seat. Do not hope it all just goes well for you. If you give in to hope, you also fuel your fear, because it says, I have no control over what's going on, and all I've got left is hope. Hope is very nice, works very nicely, but not when it comes as your only way to deal with turbulence. You have to learn to manage yourself and not try and manage things which are not inside your control to manage, such as the weather, such as who's the crew on my plane. You can, of course, choose your airline. You can, of course, choose which day to go. And up to a certain point, you can choose which plane to go on. But I want you to be very careful when you make these choices. You're not doing it because of they're safer than other ways of doing it, without evidence that that's the case. Otherwise, you fuel what we call safety behavior, which is this far away from superstitious behavior, which is this far away from ritualistic behavior, none of which really helps you that much at managing your fear. You've got to take charge of this. So in the week before you go, if it's turbulence, number one, write down and practice out aloud, especially if you're in a car or in a bus or in a train or going over some bumpy things or just sitting at home. Your mantra: turbulence might be uncomfortable, but it's not unsafe. I'm going to add the next part: you know what to do. Rather than saying, I know what to do, I want you to change it to, you know what to do, so you go into coaching mode. If you wish, take this little part that I've recorded now, put your phone on, record my little section so you hear me saying it one more time. Turbulence might be uncomfortable, but it's not unsafe. You know what to do. Now, you know what to do means I have a plan. It means I check my seatbelt, make sure it's not tight, because that will restrict your breathing. Check where your hands are. Are they gripping the seats? No. Take them and put them palms upwards in your lap. Second part, rate the turbulence. Is it 0? That is hardly anything happening at all. Is it 1? A few little bup, 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 bup. 2, it's a bit more consistent, not just up and down, but a little bit of swaying around the place. 3, that's when you'll probably hear the crew saying, seatbelts please. And it may well be that the crew will be very mindful of whether they continue whatever service they're doing. If it's a meal service, they may pack everything away. Certainly at 4 they'll do that, and at 5 they'll be told by the tech crew to take their seats. Not safe for them to be moving around the cabin. Okay, so rather than going, any presence of turbulence, oh my God, and therefore by definition it means it's dangerous, I'm in real trouble here, graduated from 0 to 5. So turbulence might be uncomfortable, but it's not unsafe. You know what to do. Let's rate this on a 0 to 5 scale. Looks to be about a 3, judging from how the crew is managing themselves. Okay? You can use the crew to just see what they're doing. All right, very good. Next part, during the week. Now, you want to practice saying that every day. If you want to use a video of a plane taking off and cruising around, that's fine. If you want to close your eyes and use your imagination, reflect on a most recent flight, that's okay as well. But every day you want to practice this, and maybe even a couple of times a day. Take out a little 3x5 card on which it's written, or play back the video or the audio from what we're doing today, and hear it back and repeat it for yourself. Okay, that's number one. Number two, check if you start to get a bit of bumping around. Where are my hands? Am I reflexively gripping the seats? Stop it. Hands, palms up, in your lap. Check seatbelt. Not tight. Should be able to pass a hand through. If you get to a 3, moving towards a 4, that's when you want to start to do your chair dancing. Headphones in, palms up, put on your Michael Jackson, put on your Ronson, whatever you want to do, and you're going to bounce in the seat to the beat. Okay? Let the plane do what the plane's been designed to do, manage itself through turbulence. You have to be not reactive, but proactive. Stay in front of the plane. Okay? And bounce independently of what the plane's doing. Let everybody else do their thing. That's what you're doing. Don't use it immediately. You get a little bit of a bump, otherwise you'll habituate to it and it won't do any good. Also, during the week, every day, maybe have someone help you out. Find yourself a chair that's a bit springy, like a business chair, an office chair. Make sure it's got armrests on it. Have your headphones going. And you're going to go in and out, in and out, and in and out of turbulence, recovery, turbulence, recovery. So have someone behind you or near you. Give the chair a little bit of shake side to side, a little bit of shake up and down. It doesn't have to be huge. Just enough to try and trick your pesky limbic system into having a facsimile of the sensations of your body moving around randomly, so that the movement isn't predictable. It's got to be a little bit random. And what you're going to do is you're going to do your practice with your mantra, and then ask them to stop after about 20 seconds, and then for about 30 seconds, you need to go into recovery. Okay? Recovery means I did it, or you did it, you know what to do, it was temporary, let's go into recovery, and that's where you do your breathing. Dominant hand on your tummy, pinky about where your belly button would be, in through the nose, hand is pushed out for about 5, pause for a moment, very gentle breath out, don't go breathless, don't go dizzy, very gentle. Okay? What you're trying to do here is tell your vagus nerve, call it into action, I'm in recovery, time to focus on what we're doing. And do this several times, in and out. Now, the in part, you grip the seats, hold your breath, and really bring it on with yucky thoughts. Oh, I can't stand this, this is terrible. And do it for about 20 seconds, hold your breath, and really say, oh, this is really uncomfortable. And then, long breath out, and then back into your breathing. Okay? If you want to, during the yucky turbulence, you can bounce as well. Okay? Then let go of it, and then strong again. In and out. Think of it like going to the gym and doing what's called HIIT, high intensity interval training. Hard at it for 30 seconds, recover for a minute. Hard at it for 30 seconds, recover for a minute. Now we know that for older people especially, that kind of workout, rather than spending a half an hour at the gym, you could do that in 10 minutes and get the same effect on your body physiology and fitness as a 30-minute endurance workout. Intense, recover. Intense, recover. That's what you want to do. Okay? Hope you understand what that is. Finally, a book recommendation. This is a great book. I first heard it, literally heard it, when my Tesla introduced Spotify audiobooks, and it was the first one I just randomly chose, and I got really into it, and it's a great book. So it's called Do Hard Things. I'll just bring it up now. Do Hard Things by Steve Magness. It really is worth your time to track it down, either as an audiobook or as a PDF, or just buy the book as a Kindle if you like. And the final chapter, the fourth pillar he talks about in this book, chapters 10 and 11, are called Build the Foundation to Do Hard Things and Find Meaning in Discomfort. Basically, he is aligned with what I've been saying to you. Calmness is not the solution here, and that's why medications are very temporary, but because they induce a chill factor, you don't really master discomfort, and that's where the action is. That's how you get tough mentally, by mastering discomfort. I'll have more tips for you. I'm heading away on a cruise. I'll be back in about 2 weeks, and that's when, or I may even record something while I'm on ship. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think so too. All right. I hope you've enjoyed this. You get something out of it. Practice in and out every day for the week before you go. Mantra. Turbulence might be uncomfortable. It's not unsafe. You know what to do. You got this. Speak soon. Drop some comments in. Catch up with you later on. Bye for now.